What historical event occurred during your lifetime that had a strong impact on you?
I think the September 11th hijacking when the towers crashed, it was pretty unbelievable, and no one ever thought something like that could happen. And I remember that day like it happened yesterday.
Okay. And where were you when this happened, and where did this event take place?
I was at our house. It was like early in the morning, and my wife came in and told me what had happened, and I turned the TV on, and it was in New York. That's where the World Trade Center towers were.
Okay. And when did this event take place? And did it occur over long periods of time, or was it just a one-day event?
It took place in September 11th, 2001,
Yep.
and it was basically happened that morning. And 3,000 people died, and it shocked us. I think we didn't think we could be attacked on our own soil, and that people hated us that badly.
And who started this historical event?
Well, it was because Al Qaeda, and they put some agents in the United States. They learned how to fly airplanes, and they're terrorists.
So, yeah. And do you know anybody who was there?
I have friends who live in New York. I didn't know anyone that was in the towers. No.
Okay. But you know somebody that was there when it happened?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And how has it affected people over time?
I think that we now know that we're vulnerable and that we need to strike out terror or evil wherever it is in the world, and that we're not immune. And we can't be naive to think that everyone thinks America's great, and we have to be ever so vigilant and careful to, for the next thing for like this to happen. And we need to make sure that we don't allow terrorists to live in our borders, and we need to make sure we're protecting ourselves.
Okay. And how is this a historical event? Like, what makes it?
Well, it killed 3,000 people, and I think it shocked America, and we went to war because of it. And it changed George Bush's presidency. He had to focus internationally, and I think we realize that there's bad people in the world that want to do America harm.
Okay. And can you go over the whole scene for me in detail so I can get the idea of it?
Yeah, so what happened was it was a normal day. I think it was like a Tuesday or Thursday, and all of a sudden one airplane crashed into One World Trade Center. And it was obvious that a lot of people were dying, and there was a fire. And then what happened was a lot of people thought it was an accident. But when another plane hit the other tower, everyone knew it was an attack, because there's no way two planes would crash into a tower on accident in one day. And then what was more shocking was that when the fire got hot enough, it made the building collapse, and both buildings collapsed. And a lot of firefighters and policemen died as well, trying to save people. And it really saddened Americans, because these people were normal people who went to work. And there were a lot of heroes that tried to save them, and they died too. And I think it really emboldened the United States to come together and to fight evil wherever it is in the world.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.